Good morning, everyone. Good morning from beautiful, lovely Thailand. Guys, today I have another subject that I'm going to talk about, and this is based on my experience in Southeast Asia for past roughly over 3 years. And what is this issue that I need to discuss and take it from my system? And because when you're talking about something that it bothers you, it's just like you releasing yourself, really. And and this subject is cheap Charlie and people that is absolutely broke and they try to travel, and people with really bad hygiene. Guys, every single time that I'm traveling by airplane or with the bus or train or any other public transportation, I sit and pray 24 hours before. And the reason that I'm praying, I'm not religious and I don't know how to pray. But 24 hours before my departure, I sit and pray. You know why I'm praying, guys? I'm praying, make sure I don't end up in the seat with somebody stinky next to me. Yes, guys. Trust me, for past 3 years that I'm traveling, I come across so many people that absolutely stinky. They have a really bad body outdoor. They have a really bad breath. It's just like you cannot have a conversation with them because what is coming out from that mouth is just like you cannot really it just like drive me absolutely crazy because it's so bad, and the body smell. And also I come across a lot of people in Thailand, in Vietnam, everywhere that I'm traveling, they don't wash their clothes. Guys, we are in the hot countries. Everybody sweat. So you go outside, you come inside, you need to wash your clothes. For example, for somebody like me that I'm extremely clean freak, maybe every day I change my clothes 5 times. And even I don't trust for somebody else to do my laundry. And the reason is because I did it a few times in different part of Southeast Asia, and I find out they're using really smelly product and cheap product, and your clothes is not clean. Usually I do my own clothing. I find a laundromat, I buy good detergent, and I spend 1 hour of my life. That's okay, but my clothes is nice and clean and doesn't smell. Especially when it comes to the bad smell and bad breath, everybody thinks about one type of people. And I know you can guess. I don't want to say, but you know who I'm talking about because they eat a lot of onions and their food is very smelly. I really like their food, but be honest with you, if I do go to that restaurant, usually if they don't have a seat outside, I don't go inside the restaurant because the smell of the food is so strong and just sticks in your body, it sticks in your clothes. Let's see if you're going for, you're going to have a lunch or dinner after that, you want to go and hang out somewhere. If you go to that type of restaurant and if you sit inside for 1 hour, you're going to smell bad. Your clothes gonna smell bad. So usually I like the food, but I don't sit inside the restaurant. For example, in Vietnam, I had a food, Indian food, but I was sitting outside. So if the Indian restaurant doesn't have a seat outside, I don't eat because I don't want to sit inside. But that's not only limited to certain type of people. I come across a lot of travelers from Europe and everywhere else that they don't use cleaning product, guys. First of all, if you're going for a 5-6 hours journey, like you want to go to different market and you want to spend all day outside, you need to have a backup stuff in your backpack, toothbrush, or deodorant, it's just very important to have a better smell because nobody wants to smell you, like you're sitting in the airplane or the bus or train, that people smell so bad that it's just like sometimes damn, you're sitting next to somebody for 10 hours, 12 hours, and obviously you need to have some sort of conversation. So the breath is bad, the body smells bad. So I don't know why this type of people, I'm sure everybody has some sort of accommodation when they're traveling. So let me show you guys, like, to me is very strange. So I want to just talk about this and make sure some of the people that maybe they don't know. So if you're staying in the hotel, guys, there is a water, you go to your shower and there's a water. You see that? Water. For example, I went to gym. So let me show you guys something. So if I go outside and come back, well, I'm a little bit too clean freak, but this is my laundry basket. So this is not the laundry basket, but this is my laundry. So this is the stuff that I'm gonna put it in the machine. But today, like 10 minutes ago, I was at the gym. So you sweat. So I don't want to put my sweaty shirt inside the basket because obviously I'm going to do this laundry maybe next 2 days. So what I did, you buy a small detergent, in your room. I have two kinds. I have a small one like this. I have that one. And I washed my underwear and I washed my t-shirt. This is the one that I went to gym 5-10 minutes ago. Another thing is, guys, when you're staying in any hotel, there is something called shower. So, and obviously I don't even stay in the hotel that doesn't have a good water pressure. So please shower a few times. Hot weather, shower 3 times. So if you're staying in the hotel, this water, you see that, guys? The water comes there. I don't want to put the water on because my underwear and my t-shirt here, I washed it. So it's free. Another thing is, guys, you see this? This is a soap. Hallelujah. What you do with the soap, you wash your body. You wash, clean, underarm. And you don't need to have a hair. This is not antique. Shave it, clean, nice, So, and this is soap. You see, it says here in my hotel, soap and shampoo. But I use this as a body wash because I don't like hotel shampoo. I buy my own shampoo, guys. You see that? Compact for tourists. And I buy, usually because I like the brand, I buy this. Another thing is, guys, toothbrush, brush your teeth. It is important because you're going to public, talking to people. So sometimes you cannot have a conversation with people. They have so much bad breath. So you see that, guys? Yesterday my toothbrush is finished. I bought this. Okay. This is based on standard here, a little bit expensive. I bought this for $11. So there's other kind of toothpaste that you can buy it for $2-3, but I'm fussy. I want to buy the best. $11. This is one. There is another toothpaste I have. This is from Japan. This is the charcoal one because removes, the yellow things in your teeth and everything else. So usually I use this. After that, I use this. And guess what, guys? I have another toothpaste. This is a Thai brand, and I really like it. This is a charcoal one too. So if you want to make your teeth white, I have 3 kinds. Another thing is, guys, like having one toothbrush for rest of your life. I come across so many friends and family that I went to their washroom and I said the toothbrush is just like for decade or before. Change it. This is not the antique. You're not going to sell it. You're not going to make it money. And there is a lot of bacteria, you see. You see this? I used it twice. Garbage. See, guys? Goes to the garbage. Because I don't want a bacteria. You understand, guys? Goes to the garbage. And it is cheap. Buying toothpaste, toothbrush is cheap, but that's a hygienic, guys. Hygienic. Another thing is, guys, deodorant. You see, this is called deodorant. I have always this one. If I want to go for somewhere for more than 3-4 hours, I have this one in my backpack. And I have a big one in my room. So now I'm using this because I bought this long time ago, so I don't want to get expired. So I'm using it to finish because my big one is finished. Today I'm going to go buy 2 again. Why? Because it's good, you know, it smells good. Okay, you don't need to buy a very expensive perfume, but that's who I am. I buy it, I don't care because I want it to smell good. So this is the way it is, guys. You need to have a good hygiene. So it just, life is not, you know, to go places, see places, you know, like sometimes it just blows my mind that so many people are cheap Charlie or broke and traveling. Be honest with you, I worked 15 hours for past 27 years to put myself financially in the situation that I can travel normal way, to shower, to buy toothpaste, good toothpaste, you know, to brush my teeth, to have a deodorant, to have a cologne, to have a nice cream for my face. You know, I'm a VIP man, I'm a king. Another thing is, guys, like, you see, like you need to have a backup stuff, you know, for hygiene. You know, like this is my supply. And guess what, guys? This is the stuff that when I'm going to hotel gives me, so I take it. Look how much toothbrush I have, guys. Look, this is my backup, guys. This is the amount of toothbrush that I have. Look at it. Even I don't like to use the toothpaste inside these packages, guys. Usually I don't use it. Usually I just keep it for travel. You know, when I'm in the airport, when I'm in the bus or whatever. So I keep one of these, 2 of them, 3 of them in my luggage so I can brush my teeth. See, now, like this is a hygiene, guys. Like seriously, nobody wants to smell your, you know, bad. Nobody wants to smell you, you know, like smell good, you know, like using deodorant or shower or washing your clothes, you know, in this weather, you cannot wear one t-shirt like more than a few hours. Just wash it, you know, washing is cheap. Laundry mat, guys, it's just like, how much is it? $1 to $2? $2 for the machine, you know. How much is the detergent? I don't know, $1, $2, nothing. But you know, you clean, you smell, your clothes doesn't smell food and doesn't smell your body, because it's just like, I come across so many times, guys, so many times. For example, in Chiang Mai, I was waiting for King of Thailand arrival. It was an event. So a lot of people was waiting, and it was a lady, old lady with the husband from Netherlands standing next to me. She was very friendly. She wants to have a conversation with me. She even gave me a chocolate. But guys, she was smelled so bad. You know, like every time that she was talking to me, breath and the body smell, it was crazy. Like use deodorant. Like if I go to this kind of event for 5-6 hours in the heat, I took one of those small deodorant and use it in my backpack, you know, just to back up. Already I use so much that I never ever smell in my life. But even for backup, you know, you put a little bit of spray so, you know, you feel, people can have a conversation. Like you don't want to sit next to somebody that somebody say, hey, you know. Because I come across this, guys. For example, I was in Laos and I was taking the bus. Imagine that you're sitting next to someone. One French guy came in. Oh my God, guys. Oh my God. Like, I don't know what kind of system is this now. I'm broke. I don't have money. God knows where I'm sleeping. Maybe I don't have a running water. Maybe I cannot buy shampoo. Maybe I cannot buy soap. But I want to travel. What is this? I don't get it, you know, like, I don't really get it. I'm on 50s and worked 27 years for 15 hours to afford basic things in life, to have a nice shower, like buy soap, shampoo, toothbrush, toothpaste. This is the basic things, guys. So this French guy came in and he was late. Like the bus was leaving. Oh my God. And he was sitting next to me. That's why every single time that I'm going through this public transportation, the buses and then the train or the airplane, I sit and pray. And I don't know how to pray, but all of a sudden, I'm not religious whatsoever, but all of a sudden, for like 24 hours before my departure, I sit and pray all day, because I don't want to end up, because I end up with this kind of situation. Like you're sitting next to you, somebody in the train for 12 hours and the guy smells like terrible, like it's just a body smell that kills you. And this is, again, doesn't end up only with certain type of people that I'm sure you know who I'm talking about. I come across a lot of European that, oh my God, it's just like, this is the people that call Cheap Charlie. I don't know why they're traveling this way. I don't understand the concept, how they live, where they sleep, where they get up. But the concept is, I want to travel. I'm broke. I don't have money. I cannot buy soap. I cannot brush my teeth. I don't have a running water. I'm sleeping in the room with 20, 30 other people. Maybe I don't have a chance to shower, but I want to travel the world. What is this? You're bothering other people. Like, I don't want to sit next to somebody that smells like stinky for 10 hours. Like, you cannot breathe, guys. Like, this is the smell that you're getting. Even in Pattaya, guys, I swear to God, like, I see some of these men that retired here or whatever. I swear, one time I saw one guy, he was wearing white short, and the back, it was so disgusting. Like, he was like shitting on himself, and he was pretty much wearing these pants. Like, I was thinking, oh my God, you are in middle of the street, you walking, and did you see your pants? Like, you shit on yourself, like the shit smell, like shit sticks. It was in, like, the color, it was in her pants, the white pants. Like, I was like, are you okay? Like, when you wearing your pants, you don't know that's, you shit on yourself. Like, what is the matter with you guys? Like, when you see this kind of stuff, you just like, sometimes it blows your mind, man. It's just like, hygiene is very important. Seriously, is very important, like, especially when you're traveling. I don't know what is the philosophy that a lot of people have, I want to spend money in the bar, I want to spend money in the club, I want to have 3 girls around me, but I smell bad. Or I don't care about my hygiene, and my pants is dirty, my shirt is dirty, and everything smells. So seriously, this is not something that is just like anybody wants to deal with you. And when you're dealing somebody, like if I go to the 7-Eleven, and if I'm talking to the cashier, and if I have a bad breath, like people like this, like I cannot talk to somebody with the bad breath. It just drives me absolutely insane. Because it's just like you're close to people and they have a really bad breath or the body smell. So this is what I saw for past 3 years, and it's just like unbelievable, guys. I saw in so many places, in the hotel, in the public places, when you take in the plane or everything else, like, care about your hygiene. You are in public, people judging you, like, you cannot like walk around like this with the really bad smell. Take a shower, like, if you cannot take a shower, why are you traveling? What is the purpose of traveling? Like, I don't know. Like, I heard some of these places that, these kids that so-called, I want to travel the world, but I don't have job, I don't have money, and I'm on age of 25. Like, what is that? When I was in 25 years old, I was killing myself. Like, I was thinking I'm not supposed to even sleep, I have to work 24 hours a day. So I don't know, these days, like, people just change mentality, like, I don't have money, I'm broke, I'm Cheap Charlie, but I want to travel the whole world. Like, how? Like, this is like, I don't want to sit next to you. Like, seriously, I don't want to sit next to you. And this comes to the I saw this situation, bad hygiene, man and woman. It's just not like only men's like this. I saw a lot of women that smell so bad. And I don't get it, really. I don't get the subject, man. So, and it just like, trust me, like this is not nice. And I saw in so many, again, I don't want to pick in one culture and one kind of people that I'm sure you know and everybody knows they have a really bad smell, but this is a lot of people I saw, a lot of people, Westerners, that it really look, you like, I come across some of the people that, I don't know, so-called backpackers or whatever, like when you're looking at their hair, like seems to me they didn't shower for weeks, you know. I saw it in Vietnam and everywhere else. So please, you know, take care of your hygiene. If you don't have that, you know, like if financial situation, you know, go work, you know, work 15 hours a day and then make money. And you don't need to live like a cheap Charlie, you know, like what is this life? I don't get it, man. I was in Laos, guys. I was passing by front of one really old apartment and I saw a lot of retired European men or Westerners. And the apartment, it was like absolutely shithole. Like when I was looking at it as somebody that in real estate for 27 years, like if I see the building, I can't figure it out what is going on inside. It was absolutely shithole. Every time that I was passing by, it was few tables outside, and I believe the whole building was occupied with so-called retirees. Oh my God, bottle of beer, bottle of wine. It was like the table was full. This guy just was going up, down, drinking. So I don't know, like you can do whatever you want to do with your life, but the thing is, you just like, life is just not drinking, and you know, life is other stuff in life too, you know, like when you clean is better, and maybe you come across people when you're traveling with somebody that, you know, like when you're sitting next to them, you're bothering them, you know, like you just like seriously, sometimes like I'm praying for hours and hours, you know, like I come, all of a sudden I become religious to make sure, you know, somebody doesn't sit next to me that is just like smell like, you know, I'm sure you know what I'm trying to say. Anyways, guys, this is another video and another things that I'm going to tell you guys, and funny things. And I didn't know that. When I was living in Toronto, guys, in my building, like in Toronto now, most of the new condominium, you have a gym, you have a swimming pool, you have a jacuzzi, sauna, and everything else. So when I was exercising every day, so I used to get up like 5 a.m. because I was going to work like 7 o'clock or 7:30. I had to leave house. So I was going to the swimming pool, and then I was going to jacuzzi and the sauna. And this was the first time I come across that, and I didn't know that. So it was few Asian people, I believe like Japanese or Chinese or Korean, moved to the building. And I saw a few of them because the sauna for men's and the women's are separate, and the changing room. So I saw like, it was surprising. I never ever saw such a things in my life in Canada. Butt naked. Like I was like shocked. Like even I went to complain in management office, and the manager says this is part of their culture. So this Asian man was butt naked, absolutely naked. And you see hair, this much of hair here, this much, and the bush down there is this much, you know, each hair is this much. So you don't see anything else. You don't see any packages, like packages is this much, and it 10 like this, but this much of hair. And I don't understand that, to be honest with you, because sometimes when you go here, when you go to the public washroom, you know, those stand up for a man, you know, when you pee, and sometimes I see long hair like this, long hair, I swear to God. Like if you go to any mall, any public toilet, if you know, those stand-up toilet for man, for a pee, sometimes I see curly hair like this big. Like every time that I see that, I see, okay, why are you keeping this? Like, are you, this is an antique? You have a this much of package and this much of hair. It's just like, what is it? You know, like, is it antique? You're gonna cut it, sell it? What is this? Like, this is another things that I don't understand seriously. Like, it's just mind blowing to me. You just shave it, you know, clean. You know, that hair is just like, that's not the hair that you're supposed to keep. Nothing. And especially in some of those Korean and Japanese, they have a package of this much and they have a hair this much. The hair is bigger than package. And it's just like, what is going on with you? You know, like you're dating with the girl and then you go shower and then you want to surprise your girlfriend or wife. Hey baby, I'm ready. You have a package of this much and you have a hair this much. So how you doing it? You know, like one time I watched one of those XX movies to see like this much of package and this much of hair, how it works, you know, like I watched it seriously. And I don't know how they doing it. I don't get it, you know, this much of package, this much of hair, how they, you know, it's just like mind blowing. Another thing is just like, that's keeping the hair here or done there is just not antique, you know, you're not gonna make money. You're not gonna put it online and sell it, you know, clean it, you know, it's good. Trust me, this is a hygiene. Anyways, guys, so this is another video. I hope you guys like it. And that's something that I saw for 3 years. Please take care of your hygiene. You know, hygiene, 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 hygiene. You know, brush your teeth and then wash your clothes. Because when you travel full time, guys, you see stuff that is just like sometimes you're thinking, oh my God. Like, because when you are in your private life, guys, you don't come across this. Yes, I do. You know, like when I was in Canada, when I was working for different company, I come across a lot of people that smell bad. But in general, you don't see too much. But when you travel, you know, oh my God, with the bus, with the train, with this, with that, you see that with in the hotel. You go to the public toilet, you see in the man bathroom, you know, there's a hair like this. It's just like, come on, you know, like, why are you keeping this much of hair done there? You know, what is this? This much hair? Like, what is it? Antique? So, yeah, this is the situation, guys. So I hope you guys like this video. Take care of your hygiene. And so if you want a toothbrush, if you want to borrow my toothbrush, always I have extra supply, guys. You see that? This is my supply. This is my supply of soap, shampoo, I don't know, toothbrush, toothpaste, everything. I have everything. So if you want to borrow, just give me a call. You know, just give me a call and I'll come and give you some toothpaste and toothbrush and the soap and whatever. So cheers, guys. And other things that it was in my system and I had to, now I feel release, man. Oh, I smell so good. I smell so good. You know, like I like it. When I smell myself, I love myself more even. You know, like I smell good shampoo. I smell cologne. Even my cream, my face cream even smells good. You see, like I'm rubbing myself. You know, I smell like a gold, you know, because I'm a king over here. Now, all of a sudden, my Italian accent. So I didn't do my Italian accent for a long time. So you guys need to know, you know, Italiano, you know. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. I don't want to make it too long, already 28 minutes. Cheers, guys, and see you guys on the next video. Bye-bye.